Hello, this OpenSolar video demonstrates how to create designs for your project, as well as set pricing, incentives, and payment options. Once you've created a project, you can enter the studio zone of OpenSolar by selecting the Studio button either at the bottom bar or at the top right-hand corner. Once you're in the studio zone, you'll see your project location in the map setting. Click and drag the map around if necessary. You'll see a dotted rectangle as you click around in Maps. The image within the rectangle is what will appear within the proposal. If you click on the tab at the top of the page, you will see a system summary on the left-hand sidebar. From here, you can select your equipment, as well as your pricing, incentives, and payment options. To start your design, select plus panels next to panel groups. Now you've enabled Solar Touch and can left-click and drag to quickly create a panel layout. Click and drag, and while you're holding down the key, you can extend or retract the panels as well as adjust the azimuth. Once you release, you will see that grid squares populate. You can again click to either add or remove panels, or you can hold and drag to add multiple panels. While your panel group is selected, on the left-hand sidebar, you'll see that you can adjust your azimuth and your slope. You can also move your panel group by selecting Move Horizontal. Then you can select the yellow circle and move your panel group around the map. Unclick to get out of that setting. Within your panel group, you can also select advanced layouts with tilt racks, where you can include spacing or an offset. If you click on the main tab at the top, you'll see your system design again and main summary of the system. From here, you can add additional equipment such as inverters, batteries, or other components. And you can also select your pricing by selecting this tab. You'll have a default set in the control zone, but you can also select pricing on an individual basis, whether that be a fixed price, a price per watt, a markup percentage if you've included your costs, a price per watt by size, or you can enter the price in manually. You're able to include adders, either on a fixed level, per panel, or per watt. You'll also see a price breakdown if you've included your costs, and a margin. You're able to select your incentives and see which ones have been set as a default. For the United States, you'll see an ITC, federal ITC of 26% auto-applied, but you can override this option on a per project basis and then select the incentives that you'd like to model. You're also setting your payment options, where you will see your default and what's been auto-applied, or you can override default and select these again on a per project basis. To create another system option, you'll come up to this plus system button where you're able to choose whether you'd like to duplicate your existing system or create a new system. By duplicating a system, you'll also bring over your equipment, pricing, incentives, and payment options. For this example, I'll simply add a battery to show the difference of what a battery can do for a customer. You can then edit the names of each of these system options so you can differentiate within the proposal. We'll call this solar and battery, and we'll call this option solar only. You can see a system summary including the kilowatt size, as well as your percent of consumption offset, and your battery size. To actually create a My Energy proposal, ensure that you've selected modules, as well as a price and your payment options. These are necessary for generating a proposal. You're then able to save by selecting the settings gear and selecting Save Your Design. Or if you move into another zone of OpenSolar, such as the project zone, you'll be given the option to save and continue. Please see the next video series for how to view your My Energy page. Thank you.